Alright guys, back again for another BTS reaction. You guys are really going crazy over these reactions. The views are going good, so hey, I'm here. So you guys told me to check this one out. Hip Hop Lover, I believe you also said there was another one. Hip Hop File, is that a different one? I didn't actually see that one anywhere, so let me know. Maybe it's the same song and it's two different names for it or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't see a video for this one or anything. Didn't find this on their channel or Hype Labels, which is what I've gone to so far for their videos. But anyway, we got color-coded lyrics, so that'll be good. It'll kind of help me with the names to all of them as well. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
People wonder why we love this HIV, HOP.
Talk about it. Let's go. Tell them.
Why we got so much Yasmin's culture. Tell me.
It was a new world. 평소에 그리 나시나 평소에 그리 나시나 그저 길은 내게 심청이만 한급 다가와 내가 못 뜨던 새 눈을 뜨게 해. But people keep asking baby why you love that hip hop shit. 그럼 나는 말해 이유 노래 없어 cause it's hip hop. 별거 없어 에픽한 남들처럼 Jay-Z Nas 클래식한 음악과 또 더그 스타일 또한 Curse One Go ready to die Eminem과 The Chronic과 그 다음 명작 2001 Gangsta Black Star F.B. Rockin' P. Rockin' see
Let's go. That's all I listened to. Yeah, you guys told me that you guys told me they were big hip hop fans. So yeah, they paid a lot of respects to the greats. We saw it right there. You had Jay-Z, Nas. They shouted out Illmatic, Doggy Style, Nas's first album, Snoop's first album. If you guys are familiar with the channel, you know that Doggy Style was one of the only cassette tapes. Yes, I'm that old that I had. That was one of my first albums that I heard of hip hop. It was the Chronic, Dr. Dre, the original Chronic, of course. They shouted out 2001 as well. Doggy Style and Warren G as well. And you guys said they did a song with Warren G at some point. I had his first album too. Those were the 3 tapes I had: Dre, Snoop, and Warren G. G-Funk era, of course. Those things were on endless loops in my house. That was the only 3 tapes I had, so that's all I listened to for years and years, probably. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, and Ready to Die, big, okay. Let's see. All right.
남들처럼 Jay-Z Nas 클래식한 음악과 또 더그 스타일 in my mind 또한 Curse One Go ready to die Eminem과 The Chronic과 그 다음 명작 2001 Gangsta Black Star F.B. Rockin' P. Rockin' see L-Smooth this is deep poppin' 달고 살았어 아주 많이 그때 나 아주 많이 할 말이 많았어 남들이 해주는 얘기도 부족하다 느꼈지 일단은 억지 거지 덕지 발라가다 합치고 서지 That was it that was it 내가 된 시점 학습 지사이백 이제 모두 아는 날 잠시 기워 그리고 지웠어 비웠어 빛 위에서만큼은 난 자유로 7년 전이나 지금이나 똑같아 이게 챌린지
Okay. Yo, let's go. I love that chorus. That I guess it was one of them singing. That's crazy. But anyway, yo, I like that chorus a lot. Hey, let's just go over it because there was a lot there. They're talking about why they love this hip hop ish. Okay, it still makes my heart pound. It makes me be the real me. It lets me show who I truly am, what I'm really all about. Where you can actually be yourself, and you know, yo, come on, that's real. Has the scent of humans. Has the scent, has that smell of realness. People that go through real struggles are hip hop, you know, are hip hop artists. I mean, not so much now necessarily. I mean, it's a lot different now than it was in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s even. These are people that really are rapping about what they grew up like, what their life is like, what they're living through day by day. You know, obviously they get some money and that changes as time goes on, but you know, not like people now that are coming into it claiming they have these tough backgrounds, and you know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, you know, but a lot of it's fabricated more so now. But back then in the 90s, 80s, early 2000s, it was real. You really lived what you were talking about, basically, on record. Has the scent of humans, has the scent of just that everyday realness. That's what I get from it. All right, let's go. Writing down my life. What did I say? Yes. Writing down my life. Now it's a part of my life. This hip hop stuff. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Felt it with my body as I okay. Yo, they're calling out some very, very obscure names. That's for sure. Wow. 외탁의 람과 혀를 밀착 두각을 나타내 지금은 랩 댄스 교체 팝의 프로모델 다 듀퍼보이 에픽하이 서툰 날 이력 써서 무명계 무대를 fly 아무것도 모른 날 일으켰지 내 맘을 홀린 아티스트 링 몸으로 비연만 했어 무대를 fly 아무것도 모른 날 일으켰지 내 맘을 홀린 아티스트 링 몸으로 비연만 했었던 비교와 투팍의 나스나다 Hold on, expressing it. God, I'm sorry to pause, but they're going so fast. Dang, all right, so that's J-Hope. Yeah, you guys told me he was one of the main rappers. Okay, who did you guys say? It was J-Hope, RM, and Suga, I think, that you guys were talking about, that they have a lot of rap songs. Okay. Artist ring that rang my heart. Okay. The artist ring that rang them. Okay. Expressing it with their body. Biggie, Tupac, Nas. Come on. That's three. That everybody had that on play back in the 90s. All three of those artists. People used to argue of who was the best between those three constantly. My God. All right. Oh, okay. Shouting out J. Cole. All right, let's go. 내 본능이 골라 어떤 랩이든 어떤 춤이든 감각적인 내 교감 이제 내 삶 속의 공간은 힙합으로 녹아 Now my life melts with hip-hop. I like okay. ASAP Rocky. Okay, but feel like ASAP. Okay, woo, that's tough. All right, let's go. Okay, that's him. That's him? That's crazy. 어린아이가 엄마를 찾듯이 자연스럽게 내 삶에 스며들었지 그 당시에 초등학생뿐이었던 나 그제서야 꿈을 재단해 Me too. Me too. That's when I found it. That's crazy. And it wasn't even like that people around me were necessarily listening to it. I think maybe two of my friends listened to hip-hop, and I guess that's how I got introduced to it, basically. But that's it. I mean, everybody else didn't listen to it. I mean, we were kind of I think they listened to other stuff as well too, but they listened to that. I wasn't really like a music head up until then, to be honest with you. I listened to like, I guess, more type of pop stuff when I was like 10 years old, 11 years old, and before then. Obviously, I listened to MC Hammer, Young MC, Vanilla Ice, of course, in the very early 90s when I wasn't even, I was like 8, 9 years old. I was listening to that kind of stuff, but I wasn't listening to hip-hop, like NWA, Dre, Snoop, until 93 or so. I started to hear them. Then 94 is when I really got introduced to their tapes to their albums and stuff like that. I was 11 years old. It was the summer of '94, and that's when I started getting kind of obsessed with it and everything. But yeah, that was still elementary school. Going into that was right after fifth grade had ended. Okay, so yeah, it was the summer before middle school. Actually, that's when I got really inducted into the hip hop world, and when I really started to learn about it more and more. But anyway, all right, let's go. So he's rapping, yeah. My 16 bars on the corner of my textbook. Now that's not my experience at all. I never attempted to rap. I never really even wanted to. I don't know why, to be honest, because once I got to middle school, there were tons of kids doing it. I don't know why I never tried or why I never set my mind to it, but I didn't start rapping just a little bit until just about a year and a half ago, right after I started, well, actually 2 years now, basically. Right after I started this channel, I started doing a little bit of rapping. I started just thinking of lyrics. It was nonstop. I couldn't stop writing them down, but I tried to perform a few of them on here. Go check at your own risk. I'm terrible at following a beat. I think my lyrics were pretty decent. It was the flow that I couldn't flow worth anything. I couldn't stick to a beat worth anything. I have some, it's really bad. But anyway, that's over. That lasted about 5 or 6 months where I was writing stuff. It hadn't come back since then. I hadn't thought of anything in quite a while. But anyway, I don't know what that was or where that came from. But anyway, it did hit me for a little bit, but definitely not at that age. That's unfortunate, because I might have been able to do something if I would have started at an early age. But anyway, he's talking about, he when he was in elementary school. Who is this? Who's this? Okay, Suga. Yeah, he started 16 bars on the corner of my textbooks, just constantly writing, constantly thinking about stuff. Let's go. I love this. This is good. I threw away my thanks to that, I threw away my secure life. Maybe his parents had planned for him to run a business, a certain type of profession or something. It's like, no, I don't want this. This is not what I want. This is my passion. Woo! Let's go. I sharpened my blunt pen. Okay, let's go. Okay. Yeah, they got bars for sure. This dude has bars for sure. I can't remember exactly. I know J Hope flowed at one point. I don't remember specifics right now, but yeah, this guy's going crazy. Yeah, obviously you guys knew this would be my favorite so far, I'm sure. But anyway, at the end of my efforts, instead of having a language marks for school, I filled up my rhymes, which made my dreams come true. I filled up them notebooks with writing my rhymes, with rapping, with thinking of lyrics constantly, and look at where I'm at now. Woo, that's tough. Okay. That's crazy. His voice is insane. Yo, who is this group? Who are they? Hearts to Hearts? I've never heard of that group. I'm guessing that's a K-pop group. Okay, let me know about them. That's the first time I've ever seen them or heard that name. That's 8 people. God. All right, but anyway, yo, I want to go back just a little bit, just to that last line he said. What was it? Right there, no, right before. Come on. Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah, this was great. Okay. right there. Yeah, everybody asks me what is hip hop. What is, because maybe coming from I mean hip hop is worldwide now. It's everywhere. So where are these guys from? I can't remember. Oh, Korea, right? So oh, I don't know. Maybe not, because you guys were telling me this isn't. They're not necessarily K-pop or what. I think they are K-pop, but I don't know. You guys were telling me the meaning of K-pop, like it's not what I'm saying. So I apologize. Educate me. You guys were telling me about all that, but anyway, wherever they were from, maybe that where he's from, at the time he's coming up as a kid, hip hop might not be so global like it is now. I mean, I'm guessing that was 20 something years ago, so there's something like that, maybe 30 something years old now. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah. So people constantly ask like, "What is this? What are you listening to? What is hip hop?" Or he might still get this now, like, "What does hip hop mean to you?" And I confidently answer, everything. It's everything to me. Changed my life. Look at where he's at now. As a result, my life has buried itself into music. My life has buried itself into music. Now with the next line, that's a whole scheme right there. I like that. If loving this culture is a sin, I'll die over 100 times, because he just had the line about the buried my life into it and everything. Nice. Yo. Alright, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, yep. Love this song. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about it at all. Love the flows. I think there was one guy I noticed, I'm sure more of them switched up their flows during their verses. I don't remember who was who now. I just know that Suga went last. That was definitely my favorite verse. His lines for sure stood out to me more so than anybody else's. That was the hardest part for me. But anyway, yeah, great. I have nothing to complain about. Love the shout outs to all the all the OGs in hip hop, all the legends, obviously, both some still here and unfortunately some that have passed, obviously. Big Tupac, and so on and so on. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know what to react to next. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Stay safe, be careful. Thanks to the Most High. As always, without him, I'm not here. And without you guys, I have no channel. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm gone.